guys, my name is Andrea and welcome back to my channel. If you're not subscribed yet and you want to be, click the little subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you can keep up with this mess that is my life. So guys, today we're going to be talking about something quite personal and we're going to kind of take a step back from comedy and get a little bit more real. Real? Me? Yes guys, we're going to be talking about my breast augmentation experience. We're going to be talking about my plastic surgeon, who's a celebrity plastic surgeon, and specifically my implants. And this is why I'm doing this video. My implants are relatively rare and new on the market. There is actually no YouTube videos I can find online about my specific implant besides the ones that my surgeon's website already has up on the internet. But there's no really personal face-to-face sort of interaction about how these implants feel in anyone else I could find on the internet. So basically guys, in today's video I want to address why I had them done, who my surgeon was, and of course my final results, which I will be showing towards the end of the video, so stay tuned. So guys, I have to preface this with I have had 2 breast augmentation surgeries, but I'm only going to be discussing my second one, which is my current experience. Now, to start off with, when I was a lot younger, the reason why I wanted a breast augmentation surgery is I've known from about 16 that I would be needing to get a boob job, basically. I was never comfortable with my chest. I didn't get a lot of breast development, even with how much I tried. I will get big boobs, I will get big boobs, I will get big boobs. It just didn't work, guys. So I had naturally very small breasts. I was a B cup naturally, and I am quite, well, not tall, but I'm 5'8". I'm not super short, I'm not super tall, but a B cup on my 5'8" frame just never really filled out clothes. In fact, I went through a lot of pain because I used to stuff my bra as a kid. In a lot of earlier photos, if you guys follow my Instagram, I'll put the name here. Go follow my Instagram. In a lot of my early photos from like 2017, etc., I used to actually pad my bra quite heavily, or I'd wear 2 or even 3 bras just to give myself some shape at the top. But it was a really big insecurity and it caused a lot of pain, a lot of cutting. I wasn't happy with my overall chest area. So in 2017, I had my first breast augmentation and I went from an actual 34B cup to a D cup. Now I went to a surgeon when I was visiting my mom in South Africa and he did a good job. I just wasn't overall happy with the size and the placement of my implants. I went from that original B cup to 450 cc's natural round high profile textured implants, and they were nice, but I wasn't happy. Fast forward to being in the UK, I really looked for another surgeon after my breasts were done. I looked for another surgeon that would address the issues, and I wanted to actually go a little bit bigger because I didn't feel like they fit my frame enough. Now, I really did my research, guys. I'm not promoting plastic surgery. This isn't a sponsored deal. This isn't me disparaging plastic surgery, but really do your research. You do get what you pay for. And as someone that has had botched cosmetics procedures before, I have had a surgery when I was a lot younger due to a health issue I had, and it really messed up, and I am still 10 years later, almost 11 years later, saving up the money just to fix a procedure that went really poorly to begin with in my teen years. So really do your research when it comes to surgery, and that's what I did with my second breast augmentation. I spent a lot of time on the internet really looking in London and Manchester and Leeds, and I ended up taking the route with my plastic surgeon because I've actually seen him a lot on TV. Now, my surgeon is a doctor called Dr. Inglefield. He's a really sweet guy. He performs surgery at his clinic. It is world-renowned. People come from all over the world. They do a plethora of plastic surgeries, from tummy tucks, vaginoplasties, facial feminization, you name it, he does it, along with other surgeons in the facility. So I specifically went to him because I've seen he does a lot of celebrities. He had a really good reputation and was something I was giving my life away to someone basically to go under the knife. I wanted it done properly. This also comes to the pricing. I am by no means wealthy. I am actually looking for a new job at the moment because I'm not happy in the job that I'm in. It doesn't pay well. And I knew that if I wanted to get the surgery, I would have to get a bank loan. Now, if anyone knows, plastic surgery is not cheap. Plastic surgery in London is not cheap, and plastic surgery with a celebrity plastic surgeon in London is definitely not cheap. But I wanted the best, and I wanted to get my breasts done and have them done properly. Obviously, as you get older, you do have to replace things. Everything's not forever, even though they say they are. But I know within my lifespan, I will have to replace my implants, whether I want them bigger, whether I want them smaller, and just aging in general. So that's something to keep in mind. Nothing lasts forever, except if you hit that little subscribe button. I mean, that would last forever, and that'd be great. But yeah, so I looked up and I booked my consultation with Dr. Inglefield, and now he practices at London Bridge Plastic Surgery. They also go by the name of London Transgender Clinic. Basically the same clinic, but they help with the LGBT side, and they also help with the cis side. It doesn't really matter, for the sake of just looking them up, let's call it London Bridge Plastic Surgery. So I made my initial consultation with them, and I went about a month after I made the initial consultation. I met with Dr. Inglefield and his team. They are really, really sweet. Shout out to everyone watching. Hey guys. And we basically decided we're going to wait a bit until my implants were fully healed from the initial first surgery, and then we would address the issues that I had, and we would go from there booking my second surgery. Now note, I knew that this operation was going to be expensive, so I did have to get a bank loan to afford it. It was not cheap, and it is something to think about. I would say definitely save up if you want this done. Don't just go to a cheap surgeon, because you might not get the results that you want. Not that all surgeons that are cheaper are bad. I just knew that I would have to pay to get what I wanted. So guys, basically when the time came, I came after my breasts were fully healed from the first initial surgery, and I discussed what I wanted for my second surgery. I wanted to go bigger. I was originally a B cup from a 32, 34B to a 450cc implant. I wanted to go from a 450cc to a 565cc implant. Now, silicone implants, we're not talking about saline because that's not what I got. Silicone implants go anywhere from 100cc to the largest being 800cc. So I wanted somewhere in the middle. I know a lot of people think I have massive breasts, but I really actually don't. They are an F cup at the moment, but that is just because of the projection and the width. They aren't massive. They actually fit my body perfectly. And some days I actually think I wish I went a little bit bigger, but that's for another video. But basically, we discussed going up like a cup size and a half. I went from 450cc to 565cc. But the reason my implants are so special and why I wanted to make this video is because when I was doing my research, I couldn't find any help or advice or videos on this sort of implant I have. I got something called a Polytech B-Lite breast implant. Now, Polytech is the company that took them over after I actually had my breasts done. But now, B-Lite implants are a really specific implant that are 30% lighter than any other implant in the world. The shell, the textured implant that I have, is still high profile. It's still textured and round because I wanted a fuller look. I didn't want a more natural look. Even though they are very natural, I knew I wanted fuller breasts because I am a curvier girl. And even though I'm losing weight, I've always had a thicker body. I wanted them a lot rounder, a lot fuller, and cute. Go big or go home, that's what I say. But I still wanted them proportionate. So my surgeon basically said, if you're gonna do this, do it the best. I went for the B-Lite implants. They are 30% lighter. You can only really get these implants in Europe and Australia, if I'm not mistaken, and perhaps New Zealand. You can't get them in America, South Africa, China. They're really relatively here, and my surgeon was actually the first person to ever do the anatomical natural shape of B-Lite breast implantation in another woman a few years ago. Now I can tell you from having both natural implants and B-Lite implants, these feel a lot more natural. They're a lot more softer. They don't have a harsh line, but that's also to do with my body. I'm not a super skinny person. I have hips, I have ass, I have meat, and I also had them under the muscle. So they weren't above, they were under, giving a more natural appearance. Now, My goals were I wanted them to be a lot, obviously, fuller. I wanted more side cleavage on the right one because my right breast was actually smaller than my left breast, and going a little bit bigger did help with that. It hasn't made it perfect, but it is a lot better. I also wanted to revise my scars because my scars started to stretch a bit from the initial op and I wasn't happy with that. And I can say for just under a year, my scars are healing and continuing to fade very well. I will say from my first surgery, I have a very rare issue that came up. Not a lot of people have this. A lot of people lose nipple sensitivity. With my left nipple, I got hypersensitivity, and still to this day, it is very painful to touch my left nipple, and I'm hoping that eventually that will go down, but that's not the surgeon's fault. That is just how my body reacted from the nerves being stretched. Also, my right boob is slightly higher than my left boob. That is something to note when it comes to plastic surgery. Your body isn't perfect. The profiles and heights of your body aren't perfect. So don't expect these Barbies stuck on fake boobs, because that's not actually what boobs look like after a year of healing. They do drop, they do fluff, they go on their natural ways. Your skin stretches. Boobs are not perfect, but they are a lot better than what I had. So guys, basically, I went in for my surgery. I was booked in. I had a fantastic nurse who unfortunately doesn't work there anymore, called Phyllis. Hey Phil. She was amazing. She actually hugged me. We became really good friends. She follows me on Instagram. I follow her. She's super, super sweet and such a nice woman. And I'm so glad she was there because she made me feel so comfortable that day of surgery. I went into surgery, and I'm not going to go into the whole operation because it was painless. I woke up with no pain, considering my first surgery was all of the initial making, the pocket, lifting, creating the breast fold. This was painless. I got up, I couldn't move. I can remember with my first breast augmentation, and I think it's because that was my first surgery. They were doing all the intense opening up, making a pocket, cleaning out. It was extremely painful. I couldn't move for a week. That's not everyone's experience, but that was my experience. Now, I woke up, I had no pain. I was in for the day and I left towards the night time, and I went back to a villa that I stayed in London, because obviously my surgeon was in London. I live in Yorkshire, South Yorkshire, so I wasn't going to drive all the way home, even though they say you can. Now, I had a surgery bra and gauze and tape, obviously covering up the stitches. They were really, I've never seen stitch work that good. It was, I couldn't even see stitches, but it was covered up. I had to wear a surgery bra for 3 months throughout healing, just to make sure that there was compression and there was no swelling. It was a look, but I didn't mind, to be fair. It was really supportive actually, and it was really comfortable. Except one of my bras was slightly smaller, because you got 2 surgery bras and one was slightly small, and that was a little bit uncomfortable, but beauty is pain. And my titties are beautiful. But yeah guys, so basically I was in London for the week. I went back just to get everything checked after the first week, and then I went back to South Yorkshire, and I came back the week after, so 2 weeks, to get the stitches removed and the gauze all taken out. I then had to wear tape over my scars, and that's something my original first boob job surgeon didn't tell me, and I suggest everyone who has a breast augmentation, wear tapes like micropore. Wear micropore tape on your breast scars, because it actually promotes them healing a lot flatter, a lot more taut to the skin, and doesn't promote stretching. It really helped, and my scars are 100 times better than what my original scars were. I then got the stitches removed, and after 3 months, I could start wearing normal bras. I will say this was my second breast augmentation. They were through a lot longer. I've only just, I would say in the past 2 months, and I'm almost a year post-op, started really feeling that they are jiggly. Now, I will say there are 2 different operation sites. One will heal differently to the other. My right breast was always a lot more jiggly and loose than my left breast. They are both equally as soft, but the way that they move are different, and that's just my situation. The way that they sit are a little bit different. My left breast is a little bit more to my side than my right breast, but that is just your body. Your body is not perfect, your body is not symmetrical. No surgery is going to give you perfectly symmetric results. Not that they're bad at all, they're absolutely fantastic, and I'm so happy with my results. Now, I'm going to talk about pricing. I did go to a celebrity plastic surgeon. He is known for doing Geordie Shore, he's done Katie Price, he's done everyone, people from The Voice. He's really a talented surgeon. I really could not speak more highly of Dr. Inglefield. Again, this isn't a paid promotion or anything. I just think he really is a nice man. He's very easy to talk to. He's very professional, but he's a very easy person to talk to, and I appreciate that when it comes to a surgeon. In fact, if I ever have any more surgery with my face or anything, I will be going to them, because there are little things I want to get done as I get older. And when it comes to full-on plastic surgery, I think I would go to them. But if you want to sponsor, girl, I mean, you guys can. And I'll make sure if I ever do that, I will vlog it and make a video so that you can all see that experience. But I'm broke, so it's not gonna happen anytime soon, I wish. Hey guys, I'm gonna be showing you my results now. I'm gonna be showing you my scars. I do have stretch marks on my breast. It's because I did go from such a small size to such a large and then larger size so fast. So I do have some stretch marks. That is just my skin. I have very lily white porcelain skin. Stretch marking does happen. I'm going to be showing you my scars, so I'd appreciate if you guys don't leave any nasty comments. This is normal. This is what boob jobs look like. I got scars underneath my breast fold because that's what was best for me and what was offered to me. And then I'm also going to be showing you my top off, obviously covering my areolas. I will also say that my nipples went from being tiny nipples to probably just normal size, so I'm kind of happy about that. So guys, with a snap of a finger and the magic of the internet, I'm going to be topless. Okay guys, so this is me just in sorry, I'm looking at the monitor just so I can show you guys. This is me in just a Primark t-shirt bra for £3. There is no padding, there's no underwire. Again, this nipple is extremely sensitive, but what can we do? Yeah, there's no padding. There obviously is some lighting, so it's really showing the natural curve, but this is how they look. I will be showing you now my scars. These are my scars. I have them obviously under the breast crease. As you can see, it's from there to there and there to there. They are not even, but no boob job scars generally are. As I said, this breast is a little bit higher than this breast, but that's just how my body is. They are a lot better and they are very flat to the surface, and in real life they are a very pale lavender color. So guys, now I'll be taking off my bra and showing you the overall boobage. I will be covering my nipples for modesty though. Bam! So guys, these are my breasts. This is the best that I can actually do and show you. Yes, these are my breasts. I'm just obviously covering my nipples for modesty, but I would like to show you, I do have some stretch marks around my areola. They are due to obviously me getting larger implants. They do fit my frame perfectly. I do want to show you there is a slight height difference, but it's not too bad. They look a bit like alien boobs in this lighting, but this is best that I can show you. Here they are. They move like natural. As I said, this was my second op, so they do take longer to soften up. I will say this one's a little bit softer than this one, but that's because they did more work on this side, but they are overall the exact same feeling, and I am really happy with them. So let me go put back clothes on. So guys, I hope that has helped you. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments down below. I've refilmed this video a few times because I wanted to make it as informative as possible. I also didn't want to say that like everyone should go get a boob job. I didn't want to say no one should have a boob job. I just wanted to give my experience with my surgery and my results basically. I basically wanted to give my results with my surgery and why I had it done. It is obviously a very personal thing for me to share. I'm sharing it with the world now, and I just hope that you guys enjoyed it and found it informative. That's the point. If you have any questions, please comment them down below. Don't make them gross. This is all medical, and I just wanted to share my experience with you guys. Again, I loved my body at any point. This is something that I did that made me more comfortable, and it's obviously something I'll have to keep up with for the rest of my life, and I am willing to, because it makes me feel happy about myself. It makes me feel more like who I am. If you guys like this sort of content, please let me know. I'll be putting out a new video next week, or I might have a little teaser for you sooner, but we'll see how that goes. I'll see how it happens. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I love you all so much. Thank you so much for being with me on this journey. I'm so sorry I haven't uploaded in a bit, but my work has been absolutely hectic. I have some free time now that I can record a few things and edit them, so I'm definitely gonna be doing a lot more. I also want to give everyone a shout out. Happy Pride Month, guys. I absolutely adore you all. Let's love who we want to love. Let's be who we want to be. But yeah, guys, I hope you have a fantastic day. There's so much love in my heart for all of you, and see you next time. Bye.